Okay, how's everybody doing this evening? Yes, my name is Kent. Channel's EOS San Diego, and of course, I make videos about the EOS blockchain. And tonight, I'm taking a little bit of break from the I wasn't going to say San Diego, but actually streets of Carlsbad. Do the video tonight from my iMac, and talk a little bit tonight about maybe future prices, future predictions, basically the overall direction that I believe EOS is going. Because I've always been very, very positive. I've made a few videos here recently that have been not so positive, and it's funny because every time I make a not so positive video, it actually does better than the positive videos because I think sometimes people like to hear bad news, and the more bad news they hear, I think the more they like it. Maybe that appeals to a certain group of people, but the overall blockchain picture is very positive. The overall picture about EOS is very positive, regardless of price going down below $5. What's being built is here to stay, and the EOS blockchain is operating very smoothly, regardless of what people feel and is regardless of price. So I feel very optimistic about the future, and I feel very optimistic about the price. But let me share my screen. We'll take a look at it real quick because I was curious where it's at right now because I haven't looked for a few hours. So let me share my screen with you. And of course, I check this out every single day, present to everybody. Let's minimize this screen. Let's put this one a little bit bigger, and let's go to our good friends at CoinGecko. And right there, CoinGecko. So $4.18. I've been watching this very closely. It has been staying over $4, which I think is very positive. It hasn't really taken a big leap forward, like maybe the $7, $8 range where it has been recently. But I think those numbers are very achievable, hopefully very, very soon. So I'm looking for higher prices, because I see the stability. The floor is being built at around $4. It's not going below $4, and of course, the upside potential is infinite. Could go to, we don't know how high it could go. I saw a prediction not too long ago where they were predicting by 2023 that EOS could be $900. That's very, very possible. I don't know where. I can't see that far into the future, but I see EOS going well above $5 very soon, and hopefully much higher than that. I think we could go back to the $20 range here very quickly. So future's bright. Market is a little bit down. People like to all dwell on bad news and say, "Oh my gosh, everything's bad." And I kind of feel that from the overall news that I hear and the videos I watch is that everybody is kind of negative right now. Well, but that's understandable because when the market goes down, people get negative. But when it goes back up, everybody gets positive very quickly. So don't get too comfortable with less than $5 EOS, because I don't feel like it's going to be there very long. And I feel like a lot of people will jump on the bandwagon as soon as it hits over $5 and hopefully 10, 15. And we all know where it's going. We all know it's going to the $100 price, the $100 range. And of course, if you haven't signed up for the party, the $100 ES party, you just go to challenge.dap.io. Right here is how you sign up. Put your first name, last name, email, country. This goes to nobody but me. I'm the only one that sees it. And of course, the only reason we do it is because there may be a day when we can't allow any more people to sign up for the party. I think we're at over 2,000 names right now. So we'll see what happens, because, not everybody's going to show up. People register for it. Things change. And of course, we have no specific date for the party. We have no idea when it's going to be in the future. We just know that we're going to have an EOS $100 celebration party when that happens. So sign up for the party. And like I say, no obligation. You're not locked in. We just want to kind of get a guest list for who we can send emails to. And when we kind of have some idea when it gets close, which it will be sometime, hopefully very soon, then we kind of know who we're dealing with, and we'll kind of send out emails saying, "Hey, you're on a list. You're one of the first people to sign up. You will be given priority treatment. And if we do have a point where we can't take anymore, you will be on the party list." And of course, we will do everything we can to make that happen and make it so so the people that do come have a very good time. And of course, the party is all on us. We're going to pay for everything. You just have to get here and we'll take care of the rest. So anyway, here's the website. Check it out. There I am. Of course, the rest of the people on the team. Of course, the team has grown quite a bit since this time. We are getting very close to launching this token, and it's in its final version. And I think people are going to be pretty excited about it. That's another thing about EOS. There's no way to really know what is getting ready to be launched. The blockchain's value is very dependent on what gets built on this blockchain. And of course, we know there's a lot of things being built, and we know that the tools for building is becoming much easier. So this is all unfolding before our eyes. And as Antonopoulos says, it's unstoppable. There's no way to stop it. There's no way to put it back in the bottle. There's no way to put this all back, as they would say. There's no way to put the toothpaste back in the tube. It is out, and it's going, and it's working, and everything is working very, very well. So the future is exciting. The future is bright. I see much, much higher prices very soon. I think that this temporary little bit of downturn that we've had has a lot to do with the Facebook announcement. And of course, the Facebook announcement anytime there's a huge announcement like that, where everybody's exposed to blockchain, everybody gets a chance to talk about it, the first response is probably going to be negative. And then once people get used to the idea and they start to see the value in the idea, then sentiments change and everything turns to the positive. And I think that's where we're at. We're in that initial reaction of, oh, what the problems are, the regulators, the different currencies and governments that feel threatened. All that's going to come about first before the actual realization of the fact that this is not something that's going away and it's going to take over the future. That's what you have to be focused on. And no matter what anybody says, negatively or even positively, there's no way to stop the blockchain, and there's no way to say that this isn't going to be the future. Everybody realizes that. Institutional investors realize that. The Wall Street realizes that. Governments realize that. The regulators realize that. This is something that is here to stay. I think it's just taking a while for everybody to get their mind around it. And of course, once they do, and once the market takes off, then we'll see nothing but higher prices. And I think that's where we're at right now. We're just in that little bit of time where people are trying to get an adjustment to it. They're trying to readjust their environment to, hey, we are no longer going to be under the bank's thumb. We're no longer going to be long transactions and fees for everything we do. We're no longer going to be that Visa, MasterCard, and everything is the main way of payment systems, PayPal, that this will all blend into the past, and the future is cryptocurrencies and blockchain. Once that realization kind of sinks into with everybody, and we kind of see where this is going, then hey, there's nothing but higher prices. So like I say, we will be launching very soon. We're working on the Android right now, so you'll be able to use the Android and the App Store from this website. So please stay tuned. There's a lots of good information coming up, and I'll be talking about it here in a very, very near future. And in the meantime, see if there's anything else I want to talk about tonight. Yeah, I think we're good for tonight. I'll just talk to you later. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much.